It's day 8 of the partial government shutdown, and the stalemate in Washington persists. The effects of the impasse are growing. Multiple government institutions are running out of money, including the Environmental Protection Agency and the Smithsonian. Thousands of employees are being furloughed. Many will work without pay. Nicole Killion is following all of this from the nation's capital.
On day 8 of the partial shutdown, President Trump upped the ante on Democrats, tweeting, "I am in the White House waiting for the Democrats to come on over and make a deal on border security."
Discussions have broken down. We do expect this to go on for a while.
A senior administration official tells CBS News Acting Chief of Staff Mick Mulvaney and White House advisor Jared Kushner discussed the shutdown and border security in a Friday night dinner with President Trump and Vice President Pence. The White House is accusing Democratic leaders of calling off talks despite the president's willingness to lower the $5 billion price tag for a border wall.
The president ought to get over this syndrome of his television show, "You're fired, you're shut down."
House Democrats pledged to introduce legislation to reopen the government when they take control January 3rd. But the shutdown signs are becoming more apparent.
There's no rangers and there's no help if something goes wrong.
National parks are struggling to remain accessible. The Smithsonian is preparing to close after the new year if there's no deal.
We did go to the zoo, so I'm grateful that we went in time.
But there is relief for one part of the government. 42,000 active Coast Guardsmen will now receive paychecks along with the rest of the military after senior administration officials say the president personally intervened.
The Environmental Protection Agency began furloughing many of its 14,000 employees. In meantime, discussions between the White House and congressional Democrats are at a standstill, with sources confirming to CBS News that the president hasn't spoken with House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi in 18 days. Rena?
Yeah, Nicole, we're wondering, the president tweeted about speaking with Chinese President Xi today. Do we know what was discussed?
Yeah, that's right. Well, a Chinese news agency says that the two leaders did talk about the hope for stable progress in relations between the two countries. President Xi also apparently expressed support for more talks between the U.S. and North Korea. Now, the White House did not provide a readout of the conversation, but the president did tweet that he had a very good call with the Chinese president, noting that a deal is moving along very well and big progress is being made. Rena?
Nicole Killion from the White House. Nicole, thank you very much.